You on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. The Şükrü Saracoğlu Stadium really does come to life spectacularly every time Fenerbahçe play here, and this is no exception. Fenerbahçe have gone with a 4-5-1, Jim.
Well, if you want to secure a clean sheet, Peter, this is a very good way of going about it. It adds discipline and lends a stubbornness to that midfield which can stifle opposition attempts to play through, and it takes a lot of pressure off your defence, of course, forces longer passes through the aerial route. So all things considered, that extra layer across midfield is highly effective.
We have already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, the goalkeeper, Kepa. He never seems to get flustered or lose his composure. That kind of calmness is infectious too, and should help the defence in front of him play with a little more confidence. He's also good on the ball, so keep an eye out for those quick passes.
He's had a shot! Oh, he's really drilled it.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
Barkley, Christensen plays it forward. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Marcos Alonso. Oh, real danger here. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And out to safety. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Forward it goes. What a throw in.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Marcos Alonso. This is promising. And it's Isla. Shapes to shoot! He's got away with one there. Marcos Alonso. Still goalless. And it's played forward. Dira gets it back. That's Piliqueta. Lovely feet. It's come loose. As Piliqueta has been caught there, it's a foul. Cleared away. Out for a throw. Jorginho. Barkley tries to get it forward quickly. There's a long ball. Now it's Willian. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
played it short. And here's Pedro. He's being closely tested here. Marcos Alonso drives it forward. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Marcos Alonso. And here's Willian. Luis Gustavo battles to win it back. Good ball. He's through, big chance! That's gone a long way up and away. Timely intervention. Real chance! Marcos Alonso hoists it forward. Can't get the better of his opposite number. And it's played forward. Christensen does well there, alert. Kepa gets it upfield. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And now the breakaway. Abraham! Oh, it's the half-time whistle. So now the team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. Already up and running for the second half. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Abraham
really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Kepa sends that a long way. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Jorgensen, Gileson, Gietchi, hits one! That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. I think, yes it is. Conte, Willian, great strength, too strong for his opponent. Gietchi, loose ball, who's going to get that? Gets wrestled off the ball. Willian, Abraham, Barkley. It over to the other flank. Raspilicueta. Well into into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Christensen. Conte. Marcos Alonso. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Tufan was steaming forward. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Giacchi. Dira. Plays it out to the flank. Alonso. Barkley. Raspilicueta. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Going through. And that has been clubbed away. Chelsea have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, with the introduction of such a tall lad now, we may well see a more predictable, lofty route forward, but it's still very hard to deal with that, you know, if they can affect it right.
Luis Gustavo gets it out to the wing.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Now it's Willian. Willian plays a clever pass. Ball's out on the left now. Shaped for an overhead. Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Chelsea making another change here. Christensen tries to switch the play. Conte. Cuts it out. Conte. Now a chance to break.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Christensen.
Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
And the referee brings it to a close. A frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. So what do you take away from it all?